Hi everyone, welcome back to today's video. This video is for you if you are a service provider, coach, freelancer, or creative, and you've been spinning in circles. You still don't know which of your skills is the one that will actually make you money. If you are tired of offering everything, doing everything, and hoping that something will land, this video is going to hit you in the chest a bit because today I'm breaking down the real reason you don't trust yourself to choose a profitable skill. And I'm going to back it up with research from Stanford, Harvard, and Y Combinator and show you exactly how to shift into clarity so you can build a 5 USD K every single month consistently and around just one skill. So let's get into it. There was a point in my journey where I had so many skills, and I've mentioned this in the previous videos, but skills like business strategy, mindset coaching, social media management, lead gen, CRM system, just so much, but none of them were making me a consistent income. And it frustrated me so much because I had so many bills. I'd spent so much on courses in hoping that if I do get these skills, they'll absolutely increase my income, but they didn't. Everything but one little thing missed, which was trusting myself. Every time I would sit down to choose my main skill, I always felt this panic. And it came with questions like, what if I choose the wrong one? What if people don't buy from me? What if I'm not good enough at it? So what did I do? That was a good question that I asked myself. What do I do? So what I did what the most of you guys are currently doing, which is that I offered all the skills. I tried to do everything to everyone. I hoped that one of them would magically become profitable. You see, that's exactly the loophole that we already stuck in. But the more I did that, the more I reinforced the belief that I wasn't capable of choosing one solid, profitable direction. And this is where the research really kicked in for me, because I was like, if I can't trust other people's templates, how about I do research so that it can be backed up with science? I know that science wouldn't fail me to be successful in terms of what I'm trying to create. So I went through Stanford research when it comes to offer creation, the psychology behind buying. I went through all of it. But at Stanford, Abashiv describes something called decision paralysis, when too many options create fear of choosing the wrong one. This is what happens to service providers. You have 8 plus skills, or 5 plus skills. You try to pick one, your brain panics, so you choose none. And then you go back to offering all of them instead, because you're like, the more I keep on offering, the more I can get a lot of money, pay bills, take care of your family. And I get that. But again, that's the illusion that it keeps you stuck where you are. You're making money, but you're not profitable, and you're still stuck in the same position. You're not evolving. And then obviously you're going to lose the vision of why in the first place you started. So which leads to diluted brand, clear value, consistent income, higher confusion, and burnout. So I went a little bit deeper. I was like, okay, cool. Thank you so much, Sam. But again, let me go again in terms of what value perception is. So again, research when it comes to psychology behind buying. And then I realized, or what I found in Harvard was, when your offer is too broad, Harvard research found that if your offer is too broad, buyers assume you are less skilled, not more skilled. Meaning you offer everything, people trust you less, not because you're bad at what you do, but because your positioning doesn't build trust. And I was like, okay, thank you, Harvard. Let's go deeper, And then I went to Y Combinator, and they did research in terms of the philosophy around like big companies that have really created offers and frameworks and scaling and so forth. And one thing that they were so good at is that they really, at the beginning of everything, really stick to one offer and one outcome, which is the transformation. And then when they gathered enough evidence in terms of like, okay, this is a good offer, then they started scaling from there, meaning that they nailed the one thing, philosophy. And that's the research around the Y Combinator. YC has funded over 4,000 companies. And you know what they tell every founder? And listen to this. It's really good. They tell this every founder. If you try to solve multiple problems, you end up solving none. Your business is not different. I need that to sink in. I really need you to understand that because it is so powerful. Here's the part that most people don't want to admit. You're not confused. I don't believe you are. You are scared. And that's a fact. You're scared of choosing the wrong profitable skill. You're scared of not getting results, and you're scared of committing. But here's the little twist that I want to bring you on. The market doesn't reward the most skilled person. It rewards the clearest person with a clear message. So the clearer you are, the faster you get to monetize. Let me give you a real example for one of the person that I'm working with. I don't think she will mind, but yeah. So Sarah has these skills: copywriting, Canva design, email marketing, funnel building, admin, community management. Her offer at that time that she has, or rather something that she has before we started working together, was her offer was all done for you support for online coaches. And that means nothing. It is too general. We went through my clarity framework and discovered her most profitable skill was email marketing. The skill she loved the most was email storytelling. And the skill clients valued the most was launch email sequences. So we went back and started working and going back and forth. And finally, we got her signature framework and also her signature offer. And her signature offer went from all done for you support for online coaches to a 4-week launch email accelerator for coaches. So she went from 0 to K USD in just 27 days. Not because she learned new skills, but because she learned how to choose one. So now I'm going to invite you to write this down. If you can get a paper and a pen right now, let's practice this right now. I need you to write down all the skills that you have. Just put them down. Don't leave anything out. And I need you over time, really think about the skill that you love the most, that really says, this is why I started my business. And this is the problem that I wanted to solve. And this is how I wanted to position myself in the world. After you've meditated around those questions and you've gotten the answer, I need you to just choose one skill, one person that you want to help with that skill. And I need you to identify one painful pain point of that person, the ideal client, and then also choose one clear alpha. And then when you're done, this is exactly how you're going to build that 5K USD consistently. Not 20 skills, not 14 services, not different packages, just one profitable direction. If you've been struggling to trust yourself to choose one profitable skill, please hear this. It's because no one has ever showed you how to make that decision the right way. And that's exactly what my 5K skill sprint framework does. It helps you to identify your most profitable skill, turn it into a sustainable offer, and build a consistent K USD every single month without selling your soul or offering everything in your toolbox. If you found this video so valuable and helpful, please subscribe, like, and comment. And also, I would definitely love you to reach out to me on Instagram. I go by @AlanKato_. Find me, send me a DM if you can, and let's see how we can work together. But so soon, I'm going to be also creating a sign up page so that you guys can register and we can have you get those conversations started. But again, thank you so much and see you in tomorrow's video. Cheers.